big man there in the festival village, night of the hit maker, the master of bringing the people to the dancing floor, to make people whine and dance, and most of all enjoy this self. You know, Carnival is opening tomorrow.
Right.
Right? Those shows the 23rd.
Correct.
Okay? So everything is going down now. The curtain is pulling down.
Yes.
Whether it's pulled down or pulled up.
Yes.
One
One or two.
What's happening.
Well, basically, you know, Carnival is in the air, you know. Come experience life, the slogan of the SCDF. The Telcel Night of the Hitmakers is going down on the 23rd. The action is going to be right behind me, you know. The stage going to be right behind me. You're going to have the dance floor right behind me. So, you know, by the 23rd, the entire village is going to be transformed in the biggest outdoor discotheque St. Martin knows. You know?
Not taking no chance, so check if your foot walking, your waist walking, your neck walking. Well, if it walking, girl, start to wind back on it, wind back on it, wind back on it. Tell her where you roll, jump on it, roll, jump on it, roll, jump on it.
For the 4th year in a row, the biggest outdoor discotheque you have, where people could squeeze and dance the night away. You know, this year we managed to put a nice dancing melange together for the people them. We have some serious zouk artists coming here that hasn't been here a while, and one of them is Tanya Seval, a crowd lover. She has music galore. She's a hit maker from, you know, back in the days, and she's definitely going to be bringing those favorite hits to the people rocking the dance floor. We have Mika Ben, which does compa, coming out of Haiti. You know, he has that song, Upati. Very, very good. He have enough tunes with Carry Me. He also have produced for T-Vice. So you have a big compa artist. And we have Jean-Marc Ferdinand also coming out of Guadeloupe. That's the man that sings the tune Tiki Tak, a tune that rocks any party regardless. So where that's concerned, we call him the party rocker. And he's gonna be rocking the dance floor on April 23rd. You know, besides from that, we started with the Antillian. The Antilles don't exist no more, but we still say the Antilles. We have Aruba coming this year, Tsunami, a band that hasn't been here for over 10 years. So they're gonna be on St. Martin on the 23rd as well, on the dance floor, rocking the dance floor. It's a fully acoustic band. So, you know, I think it's gonna be nothing but music in your soul. We have our #1 party band, Control, who don't need no introduction. We don't have to say what they're about because everybody that is here know what it's about. For those who watching TV who don't know what Control is about, it's our #1 dance band. So there's no two ways about it. When Control hit 1, 2, it's gone down the road. No, we have out of Trinidad because Carnival is Bacchanal and Bacchanal is Carnival. We have Kiss, the band, coming out of Trinidad. You know, I call them the kings of soca because they have hits after hits after hits after hits after hits after hits and more hits. And guess what? Those hits will be played live on April the 23rd, right behind me on the stage. So if you don't have your tickets yet, listen here, don't wait for the day of the show. Because the day of the show, the tickets, we have a door special. We had the early bird special. We had the Things Hard special. And on the day of the show, we got a door special, which is $40. So if you wait, you could get a door special for $40. But if you don't want that special, you could buy your tickets for $30 now. It's $30 now up until the day of the show. So up until Friday, you could get your tickets for $30. From Saturday, it's $40 straight through. Tickets are available still at Van Dorp, Adolphus Office Supply, Domino's Pizza, Oasis Food, Happy Shop on the front side, and SOS Radio. You know, it's gonna be a great night. I'm looking forward to it. We got some serious surprises in store for all the fans. You know, we gotta make sure when you come in here, you stay alert. The show starts promptly. The doors open at 8 o'clock. Show starts on the dot at 9. not a second later, not a second earlier. So be there on time, because you just might miss your favorite band. Extra Tight Entertainment, we got to big up our sponsors, we got to big up everybody who make it happen. AVS, big up yourself for always covering us and you know, helping us not to keep it a big secret. Because Night of the Hitmakers is not a secret. Everybody should know, you know. Big up Telcel, we got to big up Heineken, Oyster Bay, Accessible Ventures, Domino Pizza, Kuiman. We got to big up the SCDF for giving us the opportunity to be part of this magnificent cultural event. I got to big up all the fans, because guess what? You see behind me is empty. And without the fans on the night, it will remain like that. So that to tell you how important the fans is. Extra Tight is a fans-driven organization. We respect the fans and we do it for the fans. We don't want an empty shell on the 23rd. We want a full house. And guess what? My team, Extra Tight, I gotta say big up. They are the spine in the back. Without the spine, you're gonna fall along. So they keep it up. I gotta say thank you. Big up to God, because you need the strength to continue doing what you're doing at this magnitude. So see you guys on the 23rd. It's gonna be blaze.
Telcel Night of the Hitmakers. Telcel Night of the Hitmakers. Saturday, April 23rd, 2016 at Carnival Village. Featuring Tsunami, Control, Tanya Saint-Paul, Mika Ben, Jean-Marc Ferdinand, Kes the Band. Tickets in advance $30, $40 on the day of the show. Ticket outlets, Van Dorp, Adolphus Office Supply, and Domino's Pizza. Partners, Telcel, Heineken, Accessible Ventures. This is an Extra Tight entertainment production. Just say I.
Life is a journey full of connections. You're in safe hands, even when life starts too soon. You don't have to miss a single beat. When a bad hair day makes you sad, just sharing can bring you joy and more to come. They take the plunge, turn fear into faith, while you capture those beautiful moments. In the game of life, it's family that counts. They'll be there even when you lose. We all have our moments of reflection and hope. And when you feel you're losing everything in life, we're there, because there's more to come. When life starts too soon, you don't have to miss a single beat. We're here to connect you and share life. Telcel, when you want more.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
Need a loan that's quick and easy. Island Finance. Up to 50,000 guineas real easy. Island Finance. For education, a renovation. That's no problem. Yes, it's true. That's not all. They're quick and friendly too. Island Finance. Appliances, vacations, even fix your car. You can depend on Island Finance.
Here we go.
can afford what you crave, life just gets so good.
And I'm feeling good, so good, so good, so good. Hey, I'm gonna live my life, feeling good, so good, real good, so
KFC, so good for everyone.
Oh my, what an inventory list, and so unnecessary. But wait, your home contents are all insured by Be Sure. That means that you determine the amount you want to insure. No inventory list, no hassle.
Are you be sure? Be sure.
Hey Bob, you're on family vacation. Oh, but your daughter's got the measles. But don't worry about it. With your Be Sure travel insurance, children under 12 are covered for free.
Are you be sure? Be sure.
Yeah, for free.
Panasonic battery, the battery with more power. If it's for your TV remote, Wii, camera, flash, or any other electronic devices, Panasonic battery everyday power for commonly used devices. Panasonic battery Evolta #1 long-lasting alkaline battery, the best battery you can get for your high drain appliances. Panasonic battery for all your battery needs. For more power at a better price, look for Panasonic batteries, distributed by Autobet agencies.
Now, I sure bet you did a lot of promotion.
Yes.
Especially to combat the schedule that you
Yeah.
have here.
Yeah.
Do you have an idea of approximately how many people going to be coming to the island?
Well, every year we average, mostly from the Caribbean, around 5,000, 6,000 people that come to St. Martin just for Carnival. That is a significant number when you think about how many hotel rooms are booked out. The small hotels especially benefit because, again, most of our visitors are from the Caribbean. But we're seeing a lot more visitors from the east coast of the U.S. and South America, especially Venezuela. And they're coming up now trying to experience Carnival. Through our marketing efforts, we've also reached out to some of our bigger carnivals in the region. Like Trinidad, for example, we market a lot in Trinidad. And we've got a lot of interest from Trinidad to come up here. Because usually they go over, after their carnival, they go over to the Jamaica Carnival. And because they think after their carnival, it's Jamaica Carnival is the thing. But they've never experienced St. Martin Carnival. And St. Martin Carnival is 2 times bigger than Jamaica's Carnival. So they're now starting to hear about us because of the additional marketing we're doing via social media and print media. And we got a lot of interest from down there and a lot of them will coming up. Now, by far, our most visitors are from Aruba and Curacao. Those are our sister islands. Again, they got charters and everything coming up. So they usually get here right before Hitmakers and stay for the whole carnival. So that's a great thing. So we're looking at a good number of visitors again.
So that means to say the island will be flooded.
That's right. Because don't forget that Carnival is strategically positioned in April to extend our high season. You see, whereas some islands low season started last month in March, ours is extended because of the regatta, because of Carnival. So we people stay employed longer. The hotels are fuller longer. So we have a much longer high season than a lot of our competition in the region. So Carnival was placed here for a reason. And right now, every year we're showing 90% occupancy in town, 60% occupancy over the hill. Without Carnival, those numbers plummet. So it is significant, and that's why we always go through a lot to really market and tell our visitors to come to St. Martin and experience Carnival.
The biggest attraction thing that people come to St. Martin Carnival?
By far, our Juve. I mean, that has only happened in the last 3 or 4 years, huh? Because it used to be the parades. It's a combination of everything, of course. People come for the parade, they come for the concerts, but the Juve is incredibly attractive. Because St. Martin is unique in a way, because in the Caribbean you rarely see a Juve with 17, 18, 19 bands, okay, on the road. And that's what we average now. I mean, we sometimes wonder where these bands come from, because they just come out for Juve, bands and DJs, and they're on the road. People from St. Kitts, they come over just for Juve in the Leaf. The same for Aruba and Curacao and Antigua, Anguilla. All of them come over and they just love our Juve. It's the route around the pond. It's long. It features so many bands. It's like you have clubs. You could go club hopping, and Juve could go band hopping. You know, from band to band to band to band. It might take you the whole route to get to the last band from the first band. So, and plus we also now have the troops. They either have Juve troops, where people dress up how they want to, in all kind of costumes, and you got parade troops, a couple of people dress up like jailbreakers and whatever creative thing come to their mind. So Juve has taken on a life of its own, and we push it, we advertise it, and it is by far our biggest attraction right now. So, you know, it's growing and it's getting better.
Now I understand from your media director,
yes,
that he's saying that this year for sure
yes,
we're going to have a lot of local bands and not so much foreign bands
right,
coming from away.
Right.
But you're going to have enough to hold up that big huge crowd when it comes.
I'm glad you asked that question, because there's a misconception about people. They think most of the bands on the roads are foreign bands, and that we need a foreign band to carry the amount of people. But last year, for example, you had one foreign band, which is Small Axe, just one. People thought this was more than one, but there's only one foreign band out of 17. The other 16 were all local. And the local bands carried, obviously, the majority of the crowd. So we're not worried at all. There's a little misconception, because a lot of our local bands play foreign music. So when people are jamming, they think, hey, that's a foreign band, you know, but it's actually a local band. So, yeah, all local bands will carry the load like they always have. We wanted to give them exclusively the road, because Juve is our biggest road event, and we have to protect our local bands and give them the opportunity to control their road. So that is what we did. Foreign bands, if the troops want to hire foreign bands for the parade, they can do so once all our local bands have a gig. So they're not allowed to hire a foreign band if we have one band on the side of the road without work. Okay, so we need to put our locals and our local bands first. So we gave them exclusively Juve, and we gave a clause for the troop leaders to hire them first, give them first preference.
And last week I went to Curacao and sat down with the Minister of Finance specifically to talk about the funds that is owing to St. Martin, emanating from the division of the assets of the Netherlands Antilles. The meeting was quite pleasant. He invited me to lunch, and we talked about this issue as well as some other issues. And I thought the meeting was very productive. We will be meeting again somewhere around May 17th, that's next month, to continue our discussion. In the meantime, support staff from the Minister of Curacao, as well as support staff from the Ministry of Finance of St. Martin, will be coordinating with each other to move this forward. Contact will also be taken up with the government of the Netherlands on behalf of the BES, all with an aim to try to finalize this in 2 months' time. So that, I was pleasantly surprised, went quite well. There are some requirements or some desires that the Ministry of Finance would like to see happen. We're discussing that. One of them is Seapost, which is a company that remains after the dismantling of the Netherlands Antilles. We have approximately 7.8% in that company. It's a company basically operating in Curacao. The minister has expressed interest in acquiring the shares that St. Martin have in that company, which we're going to look at. And there's another company in which is non-active, but in which there are funds that has to be shared. I think it's approximately 4 million guilders. That too is being looked at and discussed to try to finalize all these things in the next 2 months.
para me and you, girl, just me and you. Para me and you.
What's up? This is your boy Vaz. This is Merge, and we are Brackets, and we're coming to African Flavor Concert in St. Martin's on the 26th of April. Don't miss it, because if you miss it, you lose St. Martin's today. So, yeah.
Simmy, aha. Yo, you don't know St. Martin. This is Ben Giant. I'll be there April 26th. You don't know. It's all about Festival Village. You don't know African Flavor. I'm telling you, Simmy, aha. Soca does give me my powers. I'll be there live.
Get ready, St. Martin. Bracket is coming for the first time in Carnival history in St. Martin. Also performing Benjai,
I'm phenomenal.
Roxy, Timo,
Now we go.
Oswald, Norvana Dancers, and Fred York. Come celebrate Carnival with Bracket straight from Africa on April 26th. Get your advance tickets for only $40 and $45 at the gate. Tickets available at Ikimba Front Street, Van Dorp, both locations, and Adolphus Richardson on the Pondville and SOS Radio Marigot. Did I forget to mention that ticket purchase qualifies you for a round-trip ticket for two to Nigeria? This is one show you can't afford to miss.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
Telcel Night of the Hitmakers. Telcel Night of the Hitmakers. Saturday, April 23rd, 2016 at Carnival Village. Featuring Tsunami, Control, Tanya St. Paul, Mika Ben, Jean-Marc Ferdinand, Kes the Band. Tickets in advance $30, $40 on the day of the show. Ticket outlets, Van Dorp, Adolphus Office Supply, and Domino's Pizza. Partners, Telcel, Heineken, Accessible Ventures. This is an extra tight entertainment production. Just say I.
These are the doors that never close. These are the hands that make a difference. These are the walls that could tell countless stories of helping and healing, of storms weathered, of change and growth, of a place where life begins, where hearts are mended, and where hope grows stronger. For more than a quarter of a century, the physicians, medical professionals, and staff of St. Martin Medical Center have combined advanced medical technology and compassionate care to bring a world of medicine to our friends, neighbors, and visitors to the island of St. Martin we all call home. As proud as we are of what we have accomplished, we believe there is still much work to do to continue a proud tradition of providing everyone in our community with the latest technology, the best medicine, and the most exceptional care. St. Martin Medical Center, celebrating 25 years of serving, caring, healing.
As Minister of Health, one of my responsibilities is to sign for emergency air evacuations for people that are uninsured. And during my short time here in office, I'm already signing for quite some patients that are being evacuated for emergency medical reasons, including car accident victims, heart attacks, things like that. And so it really has highlighted the cost, that it has, the implication it has to government finances, because in those instances it is the government that ends up paying those expenditures. And so as I'm looking into how our insurance system is working on the island, how SZV is working, I'm finding that there really is too large a population here that is uninsured. And eventually that's going to be covered by our national health insurance program. But in the meantime, I had this conversation with a couple of insurance companies, including Maksud from Nagico Insurances. And based on our conversation, he has come up with a proposal for insurance for uninsured people on the island. In particular, what we're trying to do is we're trying to address the people who have sole proprietorships who have, in our current system, they have difficulty getting insurance. So this would apply to taxi drivers, bus drivers, vendors. There's a lot of small contractors, for example, maintenance people who are doing plumbing, construction work. But it also would apply, for example, some people have caretakers in their house or domestic help, some of whom are uninsured. And so we've worked together with Nagico to develop a policy. If you go to Nagico, they would refer to it as SXM Medical. So if you go to Nagico, refer to SXM Medical, they'll know which policy that you're referring to. And the idea was that this is a very affordable package. And the hope is that by aggregating the uninsured people into one policy, that they can realize substantial savings. I mean, they have a policy, for example, for a single person for less than $3 a day. So I think that that's something that's very affordable.